So if you've watched my video, especially on the side-by-side, you know that one of my favorite Polaris accessories for my first Ranger that I had on 2 Rangers was my chainsaw scabbard. So you can't find these readily available for a Can-Am, so I made an adapter. I made a series of videos how I made these. I haven't edited yet, but I made an adapter that will fit in a Can-Am body. See the cylinder, the alignment cylinder, that I can mount, reuse my Polaris scabbard, chainsaw scabbard, on my Can-Am machine, which I really like. And I'll show you how that works. This is my first time using it. Tighten these up. And this is nice because your chainsaw is in a ready to go position on your machine, and it protects the machine. You can't hurt it. Let's see if I can dump with it without it flicking off. The machine is in dumping mode. That is in dumping mode. And so that's how my chainsaw scabbard works. My toolbox is mounted in the back. This was on my Razor S from a company I really like, Ride Fab. Great toolbox. I may take this out today because I may put branches, limbs in the back of this and dump it. So I'm going to handle the big stuff with the tractor, big logs, and I may put the little stuff, the branches, in the back of this machine. So let's get started. Boy, I'd say that's a pretty good hinge. I'm not an expert, but that looks pretty good. So I'm going to trim this up and then pick up the pieces. So when I'm not riding on the trail, I like to turn a key in my yard and use my trail equipment and my tractor to do yard work. And a big component of that is the John Deere 3046R cab tractor and its construction attachments 4-in-1 bucket, which I love it. It's not as good as a grapple, but it does the trick, and I don't have to share the grapple with my company. I just use this for quick jobs around the yard, the 4-in-1 bucket. Okay, please notice, look at the trees, the top of the picture, and how windy it is. You can see the branches moving and how steady the drone picture is. This is the Mavic Air Pro 2 Zoom, and it's a great drone, and just look at the branches blowing back and forth and how steady the picture is. Pretty good shot.